are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. Oh. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious. That's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious. That's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious. That's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. than does. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious.
Hey guys, what's happening? What is happening? This case is crazy, you guys. I am not even joking. I heard about it and I'm like, oh no, nope. We got to talk about it. Okay, Kate, I know you and Parker was just talking about it and I missed it. You want to come up here and give a rundown, or do you want to wait and come up later when you can, or what? Yes, BNB. Oh my God, I started reading it and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot. Then when they said murder or unalived, I said, are you kidding me? The way she was found, you're going to say she was unalived? Lord, help us all. Help us all. Now, see, this is a case that needs some attention. You hear me? Then I heard something about the daughter being a drug addict and having a lot of abuse and like domestic violence cases and like being arrested. I'm like, oh my God. Supposedly she was sent to Venmo, like the daughter was. I'm like, oh my God, no. So start from the beginning here. So Debbie Collier. Here, let me see if that girl's ready. We'll see if she can come up, play us up a couple clips. I know she's been busy little bee. She is always busy. But yeah, there's yes, very strange. Yes, you can come up, Kate. Did I drop the link? I guess maybe I didn't. Shit. Hold on, let me put it in here. I thought I already dropped it. Or here, I'll send it to you because I know there's trash bags out here peen bombing people. So I just heard Kurt Reacts got peen bombed by dumb shit. So I'll wait to drop the link. Let me see, Kate. Here, I'll send it to you real quick, baby. Okay, you should have it there. Yeah, I think this case is crazy. And then come to find out, she goes to Family Dollar and she buys a Debbie, right? Debbie goes to Family Dollar and she buys a lighter, a blue tarp, and a red tote. When they find her body, those items are there with her. So did somebody send her in to buy the items that they were going to use to murder her, or did she not know? We got to talk about it, y'all. So if you haven't heard about it, if you haven't watched the news clips on it, go watch them and come back, or wait a few minutes. And yeah, they said over half her body was burned. How in the hell? Yeah, y'all, this is crazy as hell. This is fucking crazy.
Hey.
What's up, Garam?
Oh man, this case is crazy.
And they said tote bag. So it wasn't a red tote, it was a red tote bag.
So, you know how like in some areas they don't allow plastic bags anymore, so you gotta buy those like you know when you go food shopping at like, do you ever go to like Aldi and they have those like bags you can buy for like 50 cents? It's one of those because Georgia doesn't allow single-use plastic bags anymore.
Right,
so I
because
guess she
of the ocean
one
and
of
all those.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, so
They're
she's
like going green and all that.
She's either she's 59. All right. So the night before she went missing, her neighbors said there was some argument that happened, I believe, with a woman, and the neighbors don't even want to talk about it, supposedly. And then her husband went to sleep at like 9 o'clock. He works. They sleep in separate rooms because he snores, and he went to work in the morning, and I guess they didn't see each other. Then, or I don't know, he might have seen her that morning. I don't know. I can't remember if he's seen her that morning or if he's seen her the night before, but supposedly she had her debit card and her driver's license. I don't know where her phone was. I haven't seen anything about her phone. She had a rental car. It was a Chrysler Pacifica SUV. So it says, according, Collier was reported missing from Athens on September 10th. Her daughter, Amanda Bearden, told investigators that their mother's car was in the shop. So she was renting a car at the time, and she left home in a rented Chrysler Pacifica SUV carrying only her license and a debit card. Based on the incident report narrative from the Habersham County Sheriff's Office, county police received assistance from Habersham deputies on September 11th. So I think it was like 2:55 maybe. I forget the exact time, but she goes to Family Dollar and she purchases what looks like paper towels or toilet tissue, a blue tarp, a torch lighter.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought they said a lighter. Now, see, I know there's no way the way she was burned that it would happen with a lighter. There's no fucking way.
No, yeah. I mean,
like,
they could
even
have
if they lit that tarp on fire, there's no way.
Yeah. She tarp and then the red tote that was found with her body. Then and a poncho, yeah. You're right, burden of proof, a poncho. So I have all the stuff up because I just covered it. So hold on. Let me see. I can play stuff. I have like so much stuff open in my tabs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and play a couple news clips if you want of it, just to fill people in who don't know before we start. Before we get into it.
Yeah. So right after, she left, like probably like 17 minutes later. There was a Venmo sent to her daughter that said, "They won't let me go. There is a key under the blue flower, a key to the house under the blue flower pot," or something like that. And the Venmo was like $2,385 or something. Here, I can play this. I have a Fox News clip.
Yeah, go ahead and play it, baby.
All right, you can share my screen. Hopefully this doesn't give me trouble.
Oh, it's Nancy Gray. Okay.
Oh, should I? Oh, it's a Fox News clip. She's just on there.
Oh, is she? Okay.
It's from Fox News. I guess she was like a guest. I can get a different one if you want.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, honey. It's fine. This is her daughter, right?
Yeah, that's her daughter.
And so she's got a troubled past with drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, okay, I'll be quiet.
A couple more things so that we can get.
Is there a way to turn this up?
What do you think's going on? What happened?
I think that the death of Deborah Collier is not random. There's no way. I mean, think about it, Bill. If somebody was coming in to burglarize or rob or even carjack,
No way this was random. No fucking way.
Leave immediately if they see somebody home, or kill them right there and get the hay out of there. Who goes to the trouble of taking her 60 miles away from Athens to Tallulah Falls at Tallulah Gorge and burning her body, carrying it down a ravine, trying to burn it, giving up halfway through? They've got a tarp. They've got a tote bag down there. They had.
Oh my God, you guys.
That's what we call staging. And it tells me this is not random.
She's so extra.
Okay, so 2 years ago, she posted a selfie of a black eye that she suffered. All right. And
yeah, I got those pictures. We'll look at those too. Yeah.
And police, after an investigation, confirmed that those injuries are very likely the result of a fall. And the police say there's been never have they received a domestic call on behalf of police to their home. Now, have you looked at the husband? Has he been cooperating?
I think that the husband is cooperating, but I do know this. Sources near the family say the family feels like they are being eyed as suspects because their words, not mine, their phones were confiscated and they were interrogated. They may feel that way, but that's SOP, standard operating procedure. And when your loved one goes missing or is found murdered, the eye is on you because you're closest to them. I got another question, Bill Hemmer. Think about this. She said,
oh yeah, and she always
saying they're not going to let me go, and the key to the house is under the flower pot. My last words to my children, God willing, are not going to be the keys under the flower pot.
Right.
She was found without her cell phone. Then from where did she send that text, that very bizarre text? And she thought to Venmo her daughter $2,385 just with her dying movements and breath. None of that fits. I want to find out who bought that blue tarp. It's perfect for fingerprints. And I want to find out, did she drive herself there? Because the last time her husband saw her, that car was parked in their driveway Saturday morning when he says he went to work.
Okay, a few things here. Family phones confiscated by police, so there's going to be some evidence on there. The red.
Yeah, and I believe. I mean, that's usually what happens. The family gets they take their phones. You know, that just happens.
Yeah.
With this text message, you're wiring your daughter money. Apparently, she shared that account with her husband.
That is so shady to me.
Deeper, Nancy. You wonder if there's a third party involved here. Why would you do that? Would the daughter not know that the house key
it was a message attached to the Venmo. You can write a message
yes.
when you send somebody a Venmo.
Investigators, but is it possible that she did not send that final text message from her own phone?
It's absolutely possible. That's what I'm getting at. Remember,
well, and it makes me wonder, like, what's going on when they say, look at the family. I'm like, okay, well, the daughter has an addiction and she's got a lot of domestic abuse and domestic battery. That tells me there's obviously some problems going on there. And all of a sudden, the daughter gets $2,500 Venmo to her, and her mom's found past, like, deceased, and the way the condition she was in, it was awful. Awful.
With a husband suggesting she's still alive. And another thing, who would park that rented vehicle that Deborah was using right there on the highway?
You'll have to mute because it's echoing, baby.
All the way down the hill, start a fire and try to burn her naked body. And where are her clothes?
Yeah,
I wonder, was she taken during the night?
Great questions, Nancy. Stay on the case. I know you will, and we'll see where we get some in the coming days.
Thank you,
hopefully
Bill.
Somewhere. You bet. Nice to see you.
Yeah, that is crazy. Hold on. Devil-Eyed Elvis says, was recommended to check out the stream. They warned me Queen was soft-spoken and reserved, but we'll see. I don't know who warned you of that, baby, but they didn't warn you very good. I think they was joking you. Because I'm a little outspoken sometimes. But yeah, okay, so don't you think they're sus? Like, for real? Oh, you're muted still, honey.
I was like,
What?
so here's what gets me. Nancy's totally
Right.
right. If I had one more minute to text my kids, I would not be like, here's $2,300 and the key is here. I would be like, someone call 911 and track my phone. I'm being kidnapped. Or, you know what I mean? Like, that is not what I would say. Or if I even had my phone in my hand, I'm calling 911 or I am tipping someone off. I am not Venmoing money. So it was a Venmo. And you can write messages when you Venmo. Like, you can say what the Venmo is for. Like, some people put groceries, some people make jokes. Like, it was a message in the Venmo that said, they won't let me go. The key is under the blue flower pot. Like, just so strange. The daughter has charge after charge after charge of family, like, domestic violence, battery charges. We found another interview with her boyfriend who basically said she steals all his money for dope, and she stole money.
I did see that.
Like $500 out of his car and spend it on dope.
Yeah, and so Gypsy says, okay, well, just because the daughter has issues with drugs doesn't mean she killed her mom. Correct. You are correct. That is right. But I just wanted to say, with her having the domestic abuse and the domestic violence with the drugs and the money and the Venmo, it looks very, very, very sketchy to me. And with the fight and stuff, it's really...
This surveillance just totally threw everyone for a loop, because now we have somebody, supposedly Debbie, walking into the Family Dollar and buying all these items that were in there. But I know this is going to sound super crazy, but I was wondering if she was found with no clothes on. Like, I was wondering if maybe someone, like, dressed up as her so they wouldn't be caught on camera, like, buying items to, you know, like, if you're going to go buy items to discard a body, you don't want to be seen on camera. And you don't want a receipt that, you know, you bought the stuff. But if you have your mom's card and they have a similar build, she was wearing like a visor. I don't know. It sounds crazy, but I think...
Yeah, but the daughter has really dark long hair, doesn't she? And the mom's got short blonde hair.
I know, but like, what if they got like, what if it was planned out and they bought like a wig or something that looked like that? Because it was like, she has like a visor on that's like covering right here. I don't know.
On the front?
Yeah, it looks strange.
Pull up the picture if you got it, would you?
I'll get it up. Hold on.
Okay, Gypsy said daughter lived with mom. So if daughter lived with mom, then why didn't she know the key was already there? I'm sure they probably had that planned out.
She didn't. She lived in a home that was owned by mom's stepdad. They just moved back 2 days ago. And the neighbors said that there was fights going on.
So maybe the husband did this and made it look like the daughter. We don't know. Look, we got to get some information.
Well, they said that it sounded like she was having arguments with a female, I believe, if I recall correctly.
When Doodle Mom says the daughter's involved, in my opinion. See, this is a case we got to be checking into it, y'all. We got to be nosy as hell and figure it out.
Should I not use law and crime? Will they?
No, do not use law and crime.
Okay. All right, here's a picture.
Do not use Dr. Phil. He will do a takedown as well. You can't use any of those. You got to do like Fox News, or you know what I mean.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me just add the audio. Hold on.
Oh, and or the CCTV video where she's going into the store, like where she's going in.
This isn't the video, but this is a picture. When I saw it, I was like, that. I don't feel like that's her. Like, she doesn't like, I don't know. It doesn't look like her to me. You can share it. It might be, but...
See, Devil-Eyed Elvis. Look, he said law and crime are scum. They hit my guy Rakeda hard. See, I knew they were fucking. I knew they'd strike, little assholes.
Yeah, It is weird. Yeah, here's, you could share my screen. Here's the video and then or here's the picture and then I'll find the video after I show you the pictures. It might be. So here's the picture. Let me see if I can zoom in. Like I think it's a visor on his head, but look at the hair. You know how you can buy those like those visors, those visor wigs? You know what I'm talking about? Please tell me y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, with the
It's like a
the
visor with
visor, it's
hair
got the
coming
hair
off
on
of
it and
it.
stuff. Yeah, I do remember that.
Doesn't
Like
it
I know
kind
what
of
you're talking
look
about.
like one of those?
It kind of does, but it also not really a visor. It almost looks like she has a face mask on or something. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Like a
It's a visor. From a different angle, you can see it's a visor, but it looks
right.
like one of those visors that has the hair. And look at the shoes.
I don't know. Here, you know what? Let me put up the picture that I got of her. Hold on 1 second, because there's one she's got blonde hair, and there's one we have where she's got the dark hair.
Look,
But it doesn't. It's not a whole body picture. Hold on. This is okay. That's one of the daughters and I believe the son. I think. Hold on.
Look at this. Look at these. Like you can get like wigs with visors on them. Yeah, that's her. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, look, here's this one though with the blonde hair. See, it does kind of look. Here she is in a family picture. I wish we could get it like side by side, but see what I mean? Look how look at her legs. See how her legs are like chicken legs?
Yeah.
That's why I look at the legs in there. It looks like little chicken legs.
Yeah.
See what I mean? And her hair, the blonde
Yeah,
hair, see it's all puff like that. If you put a visor on, it's gonna puff out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
she
the only
does
reason
have
why I
chicken
thought it was
legs.
her.
You're right. She does
But I
have
mean, it
chicken
could be
legs.
wrong. But I could be wrong. You know, girl. Come on now.
I just thought that looks so strange to me, like the visor. Like it looks from this view. The other view, it looks a little better. Hold on. Let me.
Just with, I guess, with just like this, with her legs looking like that compared to that picture right there.
Yeah.
To me, it kind of does look similar.
I think this is where the video is. Yeah, I guess this one, it looks similar to her hair here. All right, so partially burnt and partially naked body found in a wooded area near the family. Wait, the wooded area is near the Family Dollar? I thought the Family Dollar was. All right, she sent a Venmo payment. Possible. So the authorities have ruled out kidnapping or unaliving, and they believe it to be drug related.
Yeah, I was wondering. See, I was really curious, like where things went, because I know this had just happened a couple days ago. I don't think anybody's body shaming her outfit or anything like that. I don't think that there was a comment about body shaming her outfit. I don't think anybody was doing that. I just was saying, like, as like a figure of speech, her like chicken legs, like I have fat legs, like I have thick
I
thighs.
wasn't
She
body
don't.
shaming her
She's got
outfit.
little legs. What, baby?
Oh, I wasn't body shaming her outfit. I was just saying like the visor like threw me off. That's all. So
Right.
she entered the store at 2:55 on the day before her body was found. And she was alone, supposedly. She was wearing a red shirt and purchased a rain poncho, a 2-roll pack of paper towels, a refillable torch lighter, an OBD trap. What's that? What's an OBD trap? Anyone know what that is?
I have no idea. Actually, I don't know. OBB, is that what you said, or OBD?
OBD trap. Like a code diagnostic thing?
I don't know, but it really makes me wonder who would have told her to pick up those items. Or did she pick up those items to use at home and they were in the vehicle when whoever did this?
It is a strange thing of items to pick up. Like, she bought a tarp. Oh, I think they meant to put tarp.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because it was a blue tarp. Yeah.
Gypsy says, I heard a different creator straight up say it was the daughter that did it. So drugs and DV and shit. Okay, shit have things related to them that get fucked up. Yes. Yeah, see, people just jump straight to conclusions and stuff like that. Like I said, I think it's a case that definitely needs to be talked about for sure. It's,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
not
it said
saying
they
it's
think
100%
OBD is a
the
scanner.
daughter, but she definitely is sus to me. I'll say that. Just, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, and we need to, get into that. These are adults. These are adults. She's an adult. The daughter's an adult. The son's an adult. The husband's an adult. There's no minors involved in this case at
Yeah.
all. So I'm definitely going over it. Period.
Yep. Yeah. The daughter, I mean, we have history of her stealing money.
Well, yeah,
She
because I
has-
mean, you got to look at the husband too. What's been going on with him? Is he, you know what I'm
There
saying?
hasn't been anything with the husband that I've found. They've been together for like 13 years, no issues. But the daughter has family violence charges, So
Right.
it's hard
Well,
not
is it against
to.
her mom and dad, or is it against just like an ex-husband? Because I mean, you can get you don't like if it's against an ex, that's different than like with it being against a family member. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so her husband, she's been with him for like 13 years, and he's
Yes, Glitter
there's
says that hair right there looks like the hair with the visor, and it does. That
Yeah, it
hair,
does.
the
This
hair right there
picture
looks
does.
exactly like that visor.
Yeah. This definitely looks like the visor hair for sure in this picture. She was found lying on her back, nude, and grasping a small tree with her right hand. The tree kind of like fell out of the roots, and she was holding on to like the roots of the tree. This time, no evidence.
Wow.
Let me see. Oh, I can show you guys. This is where it was right here. It's like a little pull off on a highway. Where like an old logging road is.
So who found her? How did they find her?
So she had a rental car, and they tracked the rental car through the Sirius radio, and Sirius was able to ping their radio and send them to this area, and then they found her car, and then they got a canine to come out and tracked the woods with the canine and found her.
So I wonder how far in she was. Like how far, and did they do this somewhere else and bring her there and drop her off, or did they commit the acts towards her out there?
That's a good question. Well, there was, all right, so when they found her, there was it looked like an area that was burned, like a pile of burnt stuff. And then she was a little bit further down, like a ravine, away from the burn pile. And there's a video you can watch that shows how far in she was. Oh, really?
Where is it at, Burden of Proof? Can you tell us how to find it or where to get it, or come up here and put it in the private chat if you want?
So the weird thing
is...
is...
wow, because that is like a long stretch of like highway there.
Yeah, it's just on a highway. So I'm going to put a marker here. I'm just going to show you guys. Title page. I'm just going to give you an idea of like where everything was.
So Tattoo says this is really strange. My dad, him unalived himself. He used a blanket on the back seat and used a company vehicle, much like this rented car. He didn't want us to have to clean up. Why did she have a rental? That's a good question. Why did she have the rental?
Her car was in the shop, her daughter said.
Oh, okay.
So she had a rental car. Here's another strange thing they said. I don't know if there's anything to it or not, but they said that they called the daughter and they told the daughter that they told the daughter around where the ping was. So they gave her a location of like a ping, which is around like 5 miles. And the daughter just showed up to the site, which is like in a random place off the highway, and came running in hysterical, which I thought was really strange that they gave her an idea, but they didn't tell her exactly where it was. You know what I mean?
Maybe
Like,
they did that on purpose to see if she would
yeah,
come straight to the spot.
and she did pretty much. They
And
said
they
they
said,
gave
hold
her,
on, Pecan Pie said the Venmo account was confirmed in the husband's name. But I thought they said they shared, the husband and wife shared a Venmo account and they sent money to the daughter.
yeah, they did. I think it was set up solely to send the daughter money,
Yeah,
because the only
it
person
was
she
set
ever
up
sent.
just to send her money. I thought that too.
So you see, this is her house, and this is where she was found, which is pretty far. I don't know, like, if there's a connection to Tallulah Falls, if they maybe like lived there before or something, but I'm gonna look into that and see if I can find some connection with this area. But it's pretty far from where she lives. The daughter. And wait, let me see if I can find the Dollar General address. They said the Dollar General was near where she was found. Or sorry, the Family Dollar. Family Dollar. I gotta try and find an address. What did you say? Daily Mail UK was where they showed how far in she was? Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Mountain Cat, like if there's a connection there.
Oh,
Clayton,
and you know
Georgia.
what? Good. Listen, crazy mama of 3. I didn't even think. Was there a life insurance policy? I wonder. I
Yeah,
bet
I
there
was
probably
wondering that.
was. You honestly, shit. I bet there probably was.
It's this one. Hold on. That's not the same one. Clayton, Georgia. I guess this is the only one there. 112 Plaza Way.
Thank you, Heather, for becoming a member of the Hive.
All right, so here's why this is so far up. This is where she was at the Family Dollar. Why she was all the way up here, I have no idea.
Yeah, isn't that great? Like, what? I wonder why she was clear up there. Like, what the heck, you know? And was
Yeah.
it somebody that just like it? Just I don't know.
So here we go.
It doesn't seem like somebody that would like a random. This doesn't seem like the damage that was done to her body does not seem like it was just a random person that did this.
So here's Family Dollar. Here's where she was found, and here is her house.
Here, let me make this full screen so anybody that wants to see it can see that. Hold on 1 second.
I can't
Oh,
zoom
it
in.
is okay. It is full screen. Hold on. So I was gonna say, can you open yours any bigger to make it
That's about
the
as big as I can get it without it.
Oh, okay. It's
Going
got
out
that
of
on the
focus.
side.
Yeah. So that's the Family Dollar. This is where she was found, and this is her house. I could find out where the daughter's house is. Hold on.
Well,
Because that house is where they're living, so maybe if that's a little closer, just to look into it. Hold on.
so okay. Well, I don't know if I forgot or if I just was there stab wounds or gunshot wounds or either one.
They haven't said. They just said that it's a homicide and that she wasn't abducted. So they're
they
sure
said she had burn marks though, like over half her body was burned.
yeah, her abdomen was burned. That's what they
What
said.
the hell?
Her
Doesn't that
abdomen.
fucking seem so weird to just to
So
burn that
weird.
part of someone's body?
So weird.
What the hell? It's like it's almost like they started trying to burn her body, but it didn't work. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. It is really strange. Rocky Dry. Let me see what this one is.
I just don't understand why she would send that kind of money, but maybe she did it and maybe she said it as a clue if their accounts matched, with her husband's.
Oh, that's that house. Yeah,
maybe she meant like there's a blue key under the mat, like maybe that's code for go get your dad, or you know what I'm saying? Call your dad or whatever.
Yeah, but she said they won't let me go, which
right. So they would be you would think like
they
if my
didn't
mom
say
told me
cause
that,
of
I'd be
death.
like, who won't let you go? Where are you at? Why where are they not letting you go from? Like,
Yeah.
I'd be one to ask a million fucking questions, wanting to know where they're at, where she's at, who she's with, what's going on.
All right, here's the daughter house.
Like, why are you sending me money? Send it to them. Give it to them. Give it to them to let you go.
Yeah, right. Or that's what I was saying. If they're not like, give them money, or I don't. It's or
right.
Call
Venmo them. Don't fucking Venmo me. Venmo them. Fucking give them the money and have them let you go.
Or tell me where you're at. You know what I mean? Like,
right. I mean, there's several different things that could have been said. That's why this is so fucking weird.
So weird.
And I know people don't want to just automatically blame the daughter. I get that. I wouldn't want to just automatically blame her either. But I do feel like there's some sketchy shit going on with that.
Yeah, it's hard not to even think about, like, look into it a little bit. Yeah, Hole is all right. Sorry, I'm just looking up things right now as I'm talking.
I have a question. What if don't let me or they won't let me go or something was like she was planning on bringing her kids some money? Now I'm totally just making stuff up, right? So I want to make that clear. But what if it was like she was supposed to come by or something and she was busy or somebody had her on the phone and was like, they won't let me go. So instead of calling or whatever, she just sent her the money. What if it's something just super simple like that? Because you can only type so long of a message into a Cash App. Is Venmo the same way?
Yeah. Yeah, you can only type like so much, but yeah, it could be. But yeah,
hold on, is Lisa, you said you're 60 miles from their house?
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's scary.
The neighbors also said that they would hear arguments like the night before at the house, and they didn't even want to talk about it. Okay, Daily Mail UK, Woodland area.
I do know that it's very hard to burn a human body.
Yeah, and that's what made me think maybe they tried to like dispose of her that way, but they couldn't, or they didn't realize it, which is what makes me think the daughter,
Yeah, people don't realize how hard it is, especially if it's like younger people or people who just aren't that educated. And I'm not even being rude. I'm just being honest. Like they don't realize.
Well, no, and I mean, even when you get cremated, it's got to be at a certain temp to
Girl,
that's
that's literally a combustion style vault that they go into for hours. You know what I mean? Like people just don't realize like how hard that is to do.
So this is what she was holding on to, I think.
Oh, Christ. Trigger warning for anybody in the audience. Yes, Grandma Sherry, hours in a retort, and there's other things that go into that.
I wonder, that looks like the forensic gloves lay along pieces of paper and what appears to be, that looks like the paper towels. Maybe they bought the paper towel, like
a strip of a book cover. Oh, I see the words in the barcode.
Maybe they tried to use the paper towels to
like
light
for
the fire.
kindling, to kindle it. Yeah.
But my question is,
that's
why would Debbie go buy all these things first? Like, What was she buying them for?
Okay, so let me play some devil's advocate. What if she was going to help a friend and they asked her to grab some things before she came, and the person that she thought was her friend that she was grabbing those free things for just was using them all along for her? Like that girl, was her name Reagan? One of them's name was Reagan, I think. She was gonna get baby clothes from somebody online and they cut the baby out of her instead. You know, like those kind of horrible people. I just don't know. I'm just
So
making stuff up. I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. But you know what I mean?
Ellie,
Like it could be
yeah,
anything.
it could be anything. You're right. Ellie said she was alone at the Family Dollar and in the car. She wasn't with anyone. And then she sent the Venmo 8 minutes after. Like, so she was by herself. I mean, I would imagine she would have sent. Yeah. Well, that makes sense too. If she was alone, good point, Parker. If she had to have probably been alone. I mean, I don't know, unless she met someone like really quick. But
Or they were waiting in the car. Have they said whether or
they
not
said
anybody
she
was
was
seen waiting
alone.
in the car? Okay. Okay.
So they said she was alone.
Well, and that's what made me think, what if she picked up what if she was just buying those items for herself or for like her husband or whoever, and those are strange items to just be buying.
But
You
the
know what I
question
mean?
is the Venmo. Who is they if she was by herself?
Well,
You
that's
know
what
what
I
I'm saying?
said. Maybe she
Yeah,
was
because
just on the
they won't let
phone.
me go. So
But
who is
I've
they?
said that though, whenever I was on the phone and needed to even come help stream, I'm like, shit, they won't let me go yet, you know, and it's just a quick text to let y'all know I'm still on the phone,
I
you
know, but she
know.
wasn't. Oh, you mean like that she's on the phone?
I would say,
Maybe
what
that
if
she.
she was or
Oh yeah,
something, you know what
yeah.
I
That
mean? And
makes
she was
sense.
supposed to go somewhere or do something, and you know, she couldn't get off the phone to talk to her for real. So she's like, they won't let me go, and just send her the money or whatever. I don't know.
True.
It would
Yeah,
help
that
if
is
we
a
had
good idea.
access to her text messages, right? That would definitely help.
Yeah.
So is there paperwork out yet that we can pay for?
And it sounds like they said she only left the house with her license and her debit card. They didn't say anything about her phone, so I don't even
How
know.
much money did she send? Somebody said it was a weird amount. Gypsy did.
Yeah, it was okay,
2,300.
and then they said this too, that there was like 1285, or what was like they said it was like 2385 or
Yep,
2185, and the daughter's 21 and she was
2385.
born in 85 or something. It was
Is
very odd number.
2385.
did
Well,
I
the
understand?
daughter's 36, and she
But
sent
did I understand
2385.
you earlier? Because I kept getting phone calls, damn it. But did I hear y'all say that the daughter had just moved?
She just moved home.
So
They
that's
were,
not really a weird amount of money if she was helping her get into her new place and stuff. That could be deposit and first month's rent very easily.
Well, no, but
her
it is odd that she just moved home and now all of a sudden all this happened. This happens. You know what I'm saying?
That's some horrible timeline issues
Yeah.
for sure. But I'm just saying she could have been paying the rent or something.
So her boyfriend last year called the police and said that she stole $500 out of his car and that she was constantly stealing money from him to
The
buy
daughter?
dough. Yeah.
Okay.
And she has a few domestic violence charges, like
Wait, I
family.
heard you read off her charges. Yes.
Yeah. So it's hard not to like be like,
It's eyebrow raising for sure.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let's see. I spoke with Deborah's daughter, Amanda Bearden, who was also on scene. She informed me that around 3:17 p.m., Deborah sent her $2,385 through Venmo. There was a message on Venmo with the money sent that said, "They're not going to let me go. Love you. There's a key to the house in the blue flower pot by the door." Amanda said the message scared her and got worried for her mom, so she tried calling her, but she did not pick up. Amanda also informed that her mother did not take anything with her but her driver's license and her debit card. So why did she try and call her if her mom didn't take anything with her besides her driver's license and her debit card? She also informed that her mother left in a black Chrysler Pacifica that she rented due to her vehicle being in a wreck. They informed that they did not know the year nor the tag number for the vehicle, which is rented through Enterprise. Both Amanda and Steven stated, "This is unusual for Deborah to do this. She has not done anything like this before. Family informed Deborah doesn't have any family in the area besides them. Dispatch, myself, and Deborah's family attempted calling her several times, but it would go straight to voicemail. Deborah will be listed on GCIC as missing. Family was informed to call 911 if Deborah returns or calls them back. So that was the missing person report.
Do we know what she did? Runner Girl said, wait, didn't she work for real estate? The key under the pot could be a house she was showing, question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know. Did she work in real estate? Do we know that?
The daughter, I think, did work in real estate, but I don't know if she was working at the time because her mom had been sending her, like it seemed as though her mom had been sending her money, like the account was set up just for her and her mom, and she had just moved back from Maryland. So maybe she took a job out there and then it didn't work out and then she came home, something like that. I don't know. She was working in real estate, but I don't know if she still is at the exact time. And here's the other thing that was a little strange. All right, while on scene awaiting the arrival of Forrester, Collier's daughter, Amanda Bearden, arrived on scene in a hysterical state. Bearden began screaming that the vehicle belonged to her mother. Bearden was notified by Athens Clarke County PD that the vehicle was being pinged by SiriusXM and provided her with an approximate location of the latest ping. So they didn't tell her exactly where they were. It was just one cop there at the time, and she just showed up on scene and nobody gave her an approximate.
Well, if they got it from a SiriusXM ping and they were passing around large amounts of money and presumably close, she could look up the same ping on her account, I would think.
No, it was.
Okay, here, I'm going to read this real quick. Ready?
The ping wasn't
And you
their
guys tell me-
SiriusXM. It was the rental company. So they
Okay,
basically
it says,
found out-
oh, okay, but it says that the vehicle was pinged by, so if it was
yeah,
a
by
rental company,
SiriusXM.
you think that her next of kin could find out too? I'm just curious.
Well, they didn't give her a location. They just gave her an approximate ping of where she may be, but they didn't say like it was right here. And there was only one cop there, so it wasn't like there was a bunch of police cars, and she just showed up to the area.
What you got, Queen?
Oh, I was going to read this. I was going to read this real quick. And it says, let's see here. Details about the discovery of a woman's body in the woods in Habersham County have raised questions about her disappearance and death. While there ain't many concrete investigative details surrounding the woman's initial disappearance, here's everything we need to know about the case. Who was Debbie Collier? Deborah Todd Collier was 59. Okay, according to the police, let's see. Police identified Collier's adult daughter as Amanda Bearden. She told investigators that her mother had no history of mental illness and that she had a bad back, indicating to law enforcement that she couldn't walk far on foot. Carriage House Realty. Hold on, I dropped my place. In Athens, employed someone by the name of Debbie Collier as a front office manager, according to the website. The company's social media had not publicly acknowledged Debbie Collier's death as of September 22nd. Debbie Collier appears to have shared a Facebook account with her husband, Steve Collier. Collier was a Georgia Bulldogs football fan, according to the public post. When did Debbie Collier disappear? Collier was reported missing from Athens on September 10th by her daughter. Let's see here. Her daughter, Amanda Bearden, told investigators that her mother's car was in the shop at the time that she had left home in the rented Chrysler Pacifica SUV, carrying only her license and debit card based on the incident report narrative from the county. Okay, so what is this? Habersham County Sheriff's Office, Athens Clarke County Police received assistance from the deputies on September 11th. And it says, when and where was Debbie Collier found? Here, I can send you this one because it's like a link. I'll put it in the private chat real quick because this is a long ass fucking read, but it gives all the information too to.
Yeah, so the police contacted SiriusXM and asked them to ping the vehicle because there was SiriusXM. I guess they contacted Enterprise. They were like, "Hey, how can we get a hold of this vehicle?" And Enterprise was probably like, "Yeah, they have SiriusXM. See if Sirius can ping the vehicle.
I think they would have to have it pinged for them, which would mean they would already have the information on hand. And the daughter clearly knew she rented the car. So it's not too far-fetched to think that
Well, and it says it right
he
here.
called them too. Or they
Um,
said that she was found right by the dollar store, right? Like she
No.
was,
No.
yeah, they
She
said. I
was
thought they
found
said it
off
was
the highway.
no, but that it was close in proximity to the dollar store. Did you not say that?
Yeah, it's kind of close. Like
So
it's in the
if it's
same
kind
town.
of close and it's in the same area, and maybe her daughter knew, maybe she was just driving that area. If it was my mother, I probably would. I just don't like to, like, I think people are automatically maybe thinking that the daughter did it, and that's not.
Yeah, I am. Shit, I
Are
sure the
you?
fuck
Are
am.
you?
She's
I
very
was
sus.
talking
I
about
am.
chat.
I am very
was talking
sus
about
of her.
chat.
I don't know that she did it, but I'm very suspect of her.
Yeah,
Very
same.
suspect of her.
Is it because of the past and then also the known addiction problems, or
Well, the addiction, the fighting, the money, it all kind of
see, I didn't know
coincides
there was
together. She just moved
fighting.
back there. If she's withdrawn
Yeah.
from drugs and she wants money, she's going to do anything to get that shit. You know what I mean?
What
Now, I'm not saying
fighting
she's going to kill her
happened?
mom for it. Not at all. I'm not saying that. But
Yeah.
what about her boyfriend? What about her boyfriend's friends? Like, you don't
But
know. You know, like,
what
we really
fighting?
have no idea what they're capable
Her
of or who she's with.
What
her
fighting are you
neighbor,
talking
her
about? 'Cause I don't
neighbor,
know that.
her neighbor said that they heard like two females fighting late at night, and then the daughter has like a bunch of family
Oh, so
battery
was
charges.
she moving home to Deborah's house?
No,
Like
so
they live together?
no, well, they live near each other. The
Or Debbie?
well, it was only 2 days after she moved home, so I don't know if maybe she was staying with Debbie for a night, but now she's living at a house supposedly owned by the stepdad, which is nearby.
It just
Well,
seems
this
like
one
to
here,
hear
it says
them
in the
fighting.
afternoon on September 11th, Habersham County deputies and Tallulah Falls Police Department officers responded to the area on Highway 15 in Clarksville, where Collier's car was reported. A police sergeant found a car parked in an apparent pull-off that led to an old logging road off Georgia Highway 15 on the northbound side, according to the incident report. A Tallulah Falls police officer told investigators the car was in the same spot at around 5 p.m. on September 10th. The investigative report, the officer said it's ordinary for cars to pull off in this area. A memorial site sits on the side of the road where the woman's body was found. The car was unlocked and empty, according to the investigative narrative. Then it says, how did investigators use satellite radio to find Debbie Collier's car? So do we want to read that?
All right, so here's an article by the New York Post. Let me show y'all real quick. And it says, the murdered Georgia mom found dead and naked in a ravine may have been involved in screaming and fighting at her home the night before she went missing, according to a neighbor. Debbie Collier, 59, was discovered by authorities on September 11th with burn marks on her abdomen a day after her daughter and husband had reported her missing. There was commotion at the house, a neighbor told the Post of the Friday night before Debbie disappeared, noting she frequently heard shouting from Collier's home atop a small wooded hill in Athens. The neighbor added, someone comes up to visit on the weekends and in the evenings, and there's loud screaming and fighting, saying the visitor was a younger woman.
You know what? We've heard this before from the Watts neighbor, who later came out and said that he exaggerated and that wasn't true. So I don't know. I'm skeptical, but I don't.
Somebody in the chat wanted to say, hold on a minute. Somebody wanted to say they wanted to see the pictures of her walking back into the store. Do you have those pictures, like of her walking back into the Family Dollar? Do you by chance have that picture to where you can put it up on the screen while we're reading these?
That's a cute little house.
Like her walking into the door?
Yeah. From what I understand. Okay, so this right here says, hold on, let's see here. Investigators in the county where her body was found, someone working for Sirius XM contacted the county officers, investigators on behalf of Athens Clark County Police regarding the location of Debbie Collier's car. The satellite radio provider said there was a signal coming from Georgia Highway 15 in Victory Home Lane in Clarksville. Is Debbie Collier's disappearance drug related? It says the sheriff's office report the investigation indicated that the incident investigation indicated that the incident was drug related. It's not known what kind of drugs were involved and which parties were buying, selling, or trafficking.
Oh shit. Did I understand that correctly? They're saying they believe it's drug related.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well then,
that's
yeah,
what
I'm
they're
on
saying.
y'all's side. That's not looking too good for the daughter there.
Well, no, and it makes me
Oh.
wonder, like, what her boyfriend was into, what, you know what I'm saying, and what his friend was. Shit, you never really know getting into that kind of shit.
Well, didn't somebody say she had a bad back, so she may have had medications that somebody that was desperate would want to get off of her? That is,
Here's
of
the
course,
photo.
pure speculation, of course.
That's
Yeah,
the photo of her walking in.
yeah, y'all are right. That's a little bit sus. That's why I had to come up so I could ask questions, because I don't know enough.
Yeah, she's got her purse. She said she didn't bring nothing with her, but she has a purse with her, so I don't know.
That's weird.
They didn't find a purse, I'm pretty sure, though. I didn't see anything about finding a purse, which I
Maybe
find
they're holding back information, I hope.
like they said they found the red tote. They found the tarp, I guess, and they found she could have been meeting to get the dope. And
Donna Rampanta says boyfriend has a history too.
Oh, I didn't look into his well, he had a history. Well, they've gotten physical altercations. The boyfriend and her. Like the cops have been called a couple times for them. And the boyfriend left this note saying like, I'll hurt your family.
We got a super chat.
Yes, I was gonna play it for a second, but okay, Devil Eyed Elvis said, Kate, send you a Discord DM, not buying the bad back.
I totally want to hear it.
Yeah, she does.
I do too.
He's saying that he's not buying the bad back because she's wearing like really high platform shoes, it looks like.
How can a dead person grasp on a tree unless she was alive at the time? That's a good point, Kevin.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I thought that too.
I would have to agree with that.
Like, how would they get her out there too?
And here's the Venmo.
Unseen true crime. We have Queen. Oh, didn't read fast enough.
They are not going to let me go. Love you. There's a key in the house in the blue flower pot by the door.
Oh, she might be wearing white leggings. It looks like really pale skin to
that
me.
Seems like a benign message to me. I don't know. That just seems like a benign message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was right around the time she goes missing. So it's like
Texas Blue Bonnet. I've seen a lot of your comments, and for me personally, that's a little bit far-fetched. But she says the amount of Venmo makes me wonder if Debbie wasn't leaving a clue. Debbie was 23 when she gave birth to Amanda in 1985. 2385.
Oh, like
that's
saying
like that's
you know what? That's
shit.
Why not just saying like Amanda did it? You know,
or help! My daughter's going to, you know.
Yeah. Right, like
I'm just
call
911. I'm really
911.
skeptical, and I don't believe in like a lot of things that other people do. I'm not pointing you out. You just tagged me, so I was just responding. But
hold on, in Venmo, I think it says there needs a verification code to identify it as you sending the money. So you can't just send it. You have to verify that you sent it as well, right? Is that what you're saying?
On my stuff,
I don't use Venmo, so I don't know.
On my stuff, my face verifies it, like because it. You know, the iPhones have that little face thing. So if it's held up to my face, it's going to verify it and pay it.
Psoriasis get in the way.
Oh, where is that coming from? I'm trying to find. I have so many things up. I'm trying to find the.
Yeah, her dog may have been sick, so they're not going to let her go because she's got to stay there with them. There's like that could mean a million things, but you know, I try not to read into things, guys. So that's just my opinion. Like. You definitely don't have to agree. I won't like be mean or nothing. I just don't believe in that. Would be a super cryptic message if you're trying to point at your killer or whatever.
Well,
It's
no, but if
weird
it's your daughter
too.
want money, shit. But I mean, with it going through to her husband's account, it could be between her and her husband. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's something that they've talked about. Like when Amanda messages me for money and I put 23 whatever,
That's a
this
big old
emergency
number,
or whatever the
though.
fuck. But you would think he would say something. Fuck, he could be in on it. Who knows? I mean,
Was it sent on the 11th, you guys? Is that when it was sent?
this one I think says the 10th. I got a screenshot of it
Okay,
right
I knew it
here.
was either the 10th or the 11th. I just couldn't remember. And somebody in chat, Allie Joe, had asked what day it was sent.
I don't know. It doesn't say on here. It just says that I can see. Let me take this down. Hold on.
11 days ago.
Yeah. So that's all it says is 11 days.
And
Who
we
knows
don't know when that was taken.
though,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Where do they have the video on here? Like every time is this a video? No. Oh, here it is. We can watch the surveillance video.
I don't know. I just think because it's her mother and they had apparently been sending money from that account a lot. It is a nice amount, but we don't know what kind of money these people have or anything. So I don't know.
Why did it stop?
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Oh no, I'm trying to figure out why this just stopped.
It's not on play.
No, I just unclicked play because it stopped.
Oh,
I was hoping if I pause, now it's not doing it at all.
maybe just refresh it.
Oh, there we
Design
go.
your business cards, flyers.
All right.
Okay,
here-
good. Yay.
Got it. Oh, come on. Right? It's giving me a hard time. It's probably because I have a million tabs open.
Damn,
Hold
Heather,
on.
I'm sorry. Heather said her
Please
great grandma
don't let me
was murdered.
Buttercup said that transaction emptied their account. It might have.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how much they had in there, but Heather said that her great grandmother had her life taken and the cops never found out who did it. I'm sorry, Heather.
Aw.
That's awful.
That's terrible.
I find it
Yeah, that is
especially
awful.
heinous. It's like she's an older woman, and I just don't understand why people attack older people. Does it look like her phone's in her hand? I don't know.
Sabrina said, here, look, when they moved recently, was it due to a sale of a property? Shit, might have been.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm saying. We got to
never
look
know.
into this a little bit more because there's something really sketch with this.
Okay, so
Stopping at the
y'all
same
tell Gypsy if it looks like her phone's in her hand.
When I watch it, I don't know why it's
There's
not working.
something in her hand. I don't know what it is, but
I'll
there's
have to
something
look
there.
closer when Kate
She
makes
reaches
it
in her
big.
pockets and she grabs her card to pay, it looks like, or a card to pay. Come on.
Well, yeah, and if it says she's only had her debit card and her whatever card, that might be what she's got in her hand to pay,
Yeah, I don't know why. It keeps
Stupid
stopping.
thing.
Let me try this one.
Of course, they're only working long enough to play the ads.
I know. It's like the ad plays fine, and then it does the same thing every time too. It goes to like 2.
Heather, that's a
And
big
then-
question. You guys, y'all know way more than I do. Is her daughter trying to help at all, or is she being silent?
Can be tricky, and sometimes trying to
she's not being
find the right song.
silent. All right, so this is her at the counter, and of course,
It's so hard to see on this dang thing.
so basically, why is this not working?
I don't know. I told you it's
Here,
only...
you want me to send the link? Can you share it, that girl? If I
I
send
can
you the
try.
link?
It's only working long enough to load your ads.
I know. I don't know why it's not.
Here, I put one in the private chat, Kate. Try it. Here's another one. Here, I put this one in. Do this one.
You got too many tabs open, girl. Close some of that
know.
shit.
Yeah, you got about 15 tabs open.
Close
That's probably
all that
why.
crap. Close everything except for StreamYard. You got to start over, baby.
Go click that link in the back, though, if you can. I'll put this up while you clear your screen out so nobody's seeing nothing.
Good looking out, Queen. Thank you.
Yeah, just to be sure. I don't know if there's anything up there that you got. I just don't want anybody to see
honey.
something that you don't want them to see, you know.
52 tabs slowing your browser down. Like you
I had like a billion open because I was just going from tab to tab. All right. Okay. Should work.
No, the
now.
one I sent you should be the link that I just sent you. It should be the interview or whatever. It should be just a regular video of the interview. Interview. Sorry, the regular video of her in the store. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Mountain
Are you
Cat
ready,
made
honey?
a
Do you want me to
I'm
take
ready.
this down?
I'm ready. Yep, you can.
Mountain Cat
Okay.
made a good point. No one leaves the house without their phone. Also, she had to have her phone to send money. So where's the phone?
Right.
Serious and gruesome death of Athens mom Debbie Collier. New
Let me-
surveillance video shows Collier buying the very items that police would find just
Yeah,
hours
her hair
later
looks the
next to her
same.
burned naked body. Tonight, only on 11 Alive News, the clerk
Will
in
you
that
back it up again, please?
Collier buying the very items that police would find just hours.
Yeah, you can see the toilet paper, the
Mhm.
whatever red, whatever it is.
They
that she's got
definitely
there.
use the paper towels to try and burn, because you could see burnt paper towels. So
Like they were trying to get the fire going.
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably tried to use those.
It's just strange that she goes in and she buys everything you need to light a fire.
They
Like,
may have burnt her clothes like to you guys. Like if they were not on her, they could have also tried to use that to help with the fire. It
yeah, her
is
purse
weird,
wasn't
but
there either.
it
They
is
didn't find her
weird,
purse.
but it could just be that it was convenient for them to use her purchase. You know, not that sounds.
Listen, Grandma Sherry said Amanda was on Nancy Grace, and she said that the Venmo was weird because Debbie didn't use Venmo either.
And then
Yeah,
she says
did. She
liar.
sent her daughter. She sent, if you look at her Venmo transaction, she sent her daughter a couple Venmo transactions.
Yeah, Grandma Sherry's end of her sentence says liar, and I didn't see that at the end.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Hours later, next to her
Someone play Amanda on Nancy Grace. We got to play Amanda on Nancy Grace and see her reaction and her face. We got to see what she's looking like.
All right, let me see.
Gosh,
We'll go
man.
find it. You want to go find it, or you want me to find it and send it to you?
You can look, and I'll look too, and whoever finds it first.
Yeah, I'll look too. Okay, so her name is what? Amanda?
Amanda Bearden. Like a beard, E-N.
Bearden Collier?
Collier is her mom's last name.
Yeah, that's just pulling up together. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. This will be an info.
I found a thing with Nancy Grace, but I don't know if it's the one with her daughter. Let me see. I could try this one, but I don't know if it's...
It's Debbie Collier, right?
Yeah. Let me mute and I'll listen real quick and see if Amanda's on here.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is Zach, and I'm.
But how long can we narrow it down, pinpoint when her rental
that
SUV was parked?
We know from the Habersham County.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's definitely her.
It
that's
has
for
to
sure.
be
You can
in
hear her
it.
loud ass
I
mouth
forgot what
for
was supposed to
sure.
be shared.
Yeah, you
It's
can
just
only
an
do
audio.
that. You can only do that if it's not in the same browser you're sharing. That's how you
Oh, wait,
preview
hold
listen.
on. I can do that. Hold on. I'll move
It just has to be in a separate browser that you're not sharing, and then you can hear it and we can.
All right.
Or mute yourself.
Well, that she would have to mute
Or
the sound
a
on it.
file from that
Oh,
scene
is she?
where
Okay.
the body was found
Right.
on the 11th. A deputy saw that.
Yeah, I was gonna say just remove
I was
it from
gonna
the
say, I can
studio.
mute it. She's
Perfect.
muted.
Yeah,
She's
perfect.
muted, and I took that off the screen. So just whenever she's ready to put it back on, we'll put it back up.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
That way she can listen to it and hear. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what she's or find the spot she's got to find real quick.
Exactly.
But you know what? It's really odd that the daughter went on there and said that she don't use Venmos when that's a damn fucking lie, and we know it is.
Yeah, I'd say we'd have to agree with Grandma Sherry on that one, eh? I'm supposed to be like working on things, and y'all got me diving into another case.
I know, that's why I didn't have you come up here, because I knew you were busy sewing and cutting your stuff. So I was like, oh shit, I don't want to bother her. You know what I mean?
You're never bugging me. I just had to get off the phone and stuff. And then I was listening, and I was about to start painting again. And
Well, yeah, that was another reason too, though. I don't want you. I knew you were on the phone. You know what I mean? Taking phone calls and whatever. And I was like, well, fuck, I don't want
my phone
So-
has been extra
you know?
busy today. Did you find it?
The daughter's house has been searched,
Okay.
and their phones were taken by Ellie. I don't think she's on this one. I don't.
Have they
I did
named
see
her?
there's well, I did see that they said that they have done several search warrants, and they've confiscated a lot of phones. You know, like I'm guessing with computers or something. I don't know how he put it, but the
daughter and the boyfriend's phone has been confiscated.
And
Her boyfriend.
Gypsy is saying, well, her and the dad use the same account. It shows you as Debbie and Steve and Venmo sent. And Pecan, I'm trying to make that point and no one is listening. But if Pecan say, I'm going to
what's
look.
Pecan Pie saying? Here, let's see.
The Venmo is in the dad/husband's name. So I think they're discussing that the account may not
It's
have
in
only
both
been
of their
used.
names, is what this
Yeah.
says. It's in Steve and Debbie Collier. It's in both of their names.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Nina Bina, does she and the husband have any record, drug, or DV? I don't think so.
know.
There's nothing that we've found so far.
Is that what you were just trying to point out, Gypsy? Or was there another comment that I missed? She's just saying, right, so either can send money. Okay.
Love and Light, I think so too. She said, with this case, I'm confident they're going to catch who did it. Too many loose ends. I believe so.
They better, because leaving her without her dignity in the middle like that, just no. That's so disgusting. And defiling
Yeah, and you know
her
what?
corpse.
Oh, listen, like the case, there was a case where there was a lady that some random guy had seen, like, you know what I mean, had seen her or whatever at the store or the gas station or whatever, and ended up, murdering her. Had nothing to do with her family, but so I don't want to sit here and say it's for sure the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very sketchy that the things that we know so far.
Have they named any persons of interest at all?
I don't think so. Not yet. It's really fresh.
Allie writes, put the boyfriend's name in chat, so I put it in private chat for you too. Sorry, Gypsy. I try to keep up.
Yeah, we need to be looking into him and seeing what's up. So, Allie, you want to go ahead and just check into him, or have you already? If so, come up here and click the link and tell us about it.
I'm going to put that in our DMs, Queen, so we don't forget it or lose it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That way we have it in there just to be sure.
Asses ain't going to remember, so just
or burden of proof. Yeah, come on up.
Yeah, I'm just here to ask questions and search.
She said, I have the video that doesn't show on Daily Mail anymore in one of my videos at the 44-minute timestamp. You can mute it and let it play if you'd like. Did you hear that, babe? Burden of proof. Go to her channel. And she said, I have the video that doesn't show on Daily Mail anymore in one of my videos at the 44-minute timestamp. You can mute it and let it play.
All right, I'll do that. Give me 1 second. Problem channel. There you go.
Thank you, Burden of Proof. We appreciate you doing that. Letting us play
the latest one that you did, Burden of Proof.
So the boyfriend's supposed to be a wannabe MMA fighter, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's fought 4 fights and he's lost them all. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So yeah, he fits in with the wannabe then.
Baby JT.
No, she said, hold on. The puzzling case of Debbie Collier, who is responsible. That's the one.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Burden of Proof. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, because it makes it a heck of a lot easier for us to get to it to share, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button so we can help Queen hit the algorithm better and get word out about this case. Maybe some people in the area. Queen, do we need to, do you know how to geotag your videos so it'll tag her area where she was found? Because if you don't, I'll show you how. The daughter said she had been trying to drive around for a little over a couple of hours. Oh, the chat moved, damn it. Couple of hours and drove up on the cops and knew it was her mom's car. Well, that makes sense because I'd be out driving around.
Well, see, they said they didn't tell her exactly where it was. They just told her it was on the highway or whatever. And she showed up. It makes me wonder if they didn't tell her for a reason, to see if she would just show up like that if she knew, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, so the only thing I seen on Nancy Grace, I didn't hear her talking, but they said that the daughter said that her mom, she's never received a Venmo from her mom before, but if you look at her mom's Venmo history, she has. So, like 5 days before that, she got one.
Yeah, so I feel like somebody is fibbing a little bit or not being honest.
So, yeah, that's weird. That's definitely weird. I just don't trust Nancy Grace as a credible news source half the time. Ever since Top Mom and her ruining the case, I just can't.
Yeah. I
I
got the
like
video up.
listening
You
to
can,
her for like
are you
entertainment.
talking about the one where they walk through the woods, burden of proof? That one?
Okay.
She said 44 minutes in.
I'm at 42.
44 minutes in or whatever, which is fine, but she said just mute it and play it. So you have to keep it muted or whatever. Just, I don't know what's playing, but keep it muted just in case.
All right. This looks like drone footage.
And daughter and boyfriend's house were both searched with, or were not both, but were searched with a search warrant. He said they executed a lot of search warrants. So
Yeah.
he said several search warrants.
Kevin, you don't have to agree with me, and you damn sure don't have to insult me, but I just find other places to be more credible sources of news, and that would be like the police and, actual case documents. I mean,
So
we're
this is where she
cool.
was found at, right here, where that yellow's, or
I
no.
think so.
Yeah.
I like to listen to her for entertainment purposes, but as far as factual, unbiased case coverage, she's not your girl, dude. Oh, dang. That's real
Hold on. She's still
sad
playing.
and creepy, man.
I was gonna say, can you rewind that and just play that again for a minute?
Yeah, he's talking to me. He's just being rude. It's okay.
Go back
I
to
think-
42 minutes
I
or
think she
wherever he was
plays
just at.
Yeah, I think she plays another one after this too, because this is at 42. So there might be another one at 44 that she plays.
Remember when she used to wear those handcuff the necklace all the time? That was the handcuffs, and like she was
He's
so
talking about
serious.
Nancy Grace.
Yes, and she had that Karen haircut.
She said go to 44 minutes in. So that's what she's saying. Go to 44 minutes in.
Yeah, that's what she said last time too. So there you go.
And
Mom.
Mountain Cast that Andrew, however the hell you say that last name, was arrested on September 4th, 2021 for violating an order protection.
Oh.
So he obviously has had order protections put against him. If that tells you anything.
They're both violent people.
Right.
From the sound of it.
Amanda, is everything okay? She's asking for
What's going on, Amanda?
What's wrong, babe? My skin's not that thin, if you mean because what he said to me, honey. I don't care.
Yeah, that's why I have these guys as mods, because they don't get offended by stupid shit.
Yeah, no.
We take a lot.
I bet that Nancy's got a lot of stands out there that would be very upset with me, but alas, I still
Hold
feel
on.
the
She
same.
said they will walk us back to where her body was found. Okay.
Oh, okay. God, this is so creepy. Oh.
It's pretty far in.
Yeah, it actually is.
Amanda said she's emailing you, Queen.
Okay. All right, honey. I'll look for it in a few minutes. Wow, I wonder if she. Oh my!
It's so creepy. See that, and I get just because she's an.
See, we walk through the woods like this when we go mushroom hunting and all that shit.
It's got me stuttering. Like she's an older woman, and it's so upsetting.
It makes me think that somebody made her walk that far back there, because it's going to be hard to carry a body that far back.
I'd say. And why was she holding on to that tree?
Right there.
Oh,
see where it's circled at? That's where she was found at, and they said she was like hanging on tight to like gripping that that tree. Poor thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, especially if she had back problems. I know people were saying she was walking good, but that don't mean nothing. She just walking from her car to the store. Like if she had back problems, that's quite the little hike, you know?
That was what she was holding on to. I think that like
The
uprooted.
roots, yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible. This is really sad.
And they said no single woman lugged her that far back. I agree with that.
Gypsy
no
said
way.
that the daughter is saying she couldn't have gotten back there by herself. I agree. It doesn't, that's.
Unless they use that tarp, but then they would have to carry her over all that brush and
But
shit.
then why would she be hanging on to the roots, Queen?
Right. So that's what makes me think that they took her back there and walked her back there. They made her, whoever it was, made her walk back there, and that they did that. She lost her life back there.
Okay, Murray. Yeah, that's just where was
her
husband
at when this shit went? And where was he at?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him other than that
he was at work.
Oh.
Okay, he was at work when this happened.
They pinged it from the Sirius radio perplexed from a
that's
car.
How, yeah, from the XFM.
She had a rental car. She had a rental car that they were using because her car was in the shop. So she had what is that? Sirius radio, XS Sirius radio, and they used that to tag.
I'm sure they contacted the rental.
Oh wow! Looks like there's like paper towels or whatever.
This is so creepy.
The paper towels she bought to light the fire. They're burnt.
Well, the fire was near her abdomen. We know that much, Buttercup, because her abdomen was burnt.
I just find it so strange that
That's
she was
it. Sirius
alone
XM. There you
and
go.
bought everything you would need to light a fire. Like, unless they just
right.
asked me to buy
but
these
that
things.
could totally be coincidence too. I mean, it's paper towels or TP. You know what I mean? Like, that's not that weird to buy.
A tarp and a lighter, like a torch.
A tarp, a lighter, paper towels, and a red tote bag.
Where did this happen at? What state?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
And she went into the Family Dollar, bought these items, got in the car, and then.
No, they found her car, and it was at the area, like it was parked off the. So this is off
outside
the highway.
Right.
And
Did
her
y'all
car
say
was
a quarter
parked
mile or
outside
more?
the woods, and then they got.
Hold on, you're both talking. I can't hear. What?
Sorry, they got a dog, a canine, and they sent the dog out and found her with the dog.
Did y'all say it was a quarter mile from the road or more? That's all I was asking, because I thought y'all named a distance earlier that somebody did.
I didn't see a distance.
Okay, maybe it was somebody in chat.
And
well, and paper towels are not very flammable. Like, why? I don't know. They're not going to stay lit. That's for sure. Especially to try to burn a body. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
She bought a poncho too, and she was alone when she bought the stuff. Perplexed, like according to the footage, they said she was alone.
Burden of Proof said it plays till 54 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, let me turn these comments down so we can actually see. It's like a quarter mile in there is what it says. Yeah, hold on, but she was like 60 miles from home, wasn't she?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't.
Yeah,
was she that far?
Like 50 miles, I think.
Well, I could see if they got a ping and found her car that they would obviously check all around it, right?
Yeah, they got the ping, and then they found her car, and then once they found her car, they got a canine who went out.
Laura's
that's her
asking
car
the
right
same
there.
thing I was. I said, were people waiting out in the car? And she's saying that doesn't mean people weren't in the car. So did you say how you knew?
The police said she was alone.
Okay.
Like, from what they saw, she was alone. I mean, maybe they were ducked down in the back. I don't know, but.
See, because I wondered that too. Like.
Wow, they left a bunch of gloves everywhere out there.
Yeah, that's really gross.
I thought that was from the police, but I don't.
It probably was. If it wasn't, they would have collected them. But that's disgusting. They're leaving their trash out there like that.
Yeah.
So that's her car right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, how creepy. Okay, beneficent ovum. Normal reasons for buying a blue tarp. Raking leaves, right time of the year. Painting, etc. She wasn't wrapped or buried in a tarp or anything. It didn't seem to be used. Did y'all see any evidence?
I thought she was wrapped in it.
I don't know if she was or not, but it was there. They said that all the items were found there. The paper
Ooh,
towels
it's
was burned up.
storming. Look how bad it's storming. That's so sad. The tarp was partially burned, is what Joy Carter just said.
Yeah, there had to be a second vehicle there to drive them away from the scene, I would imagine, too.
Number 4 reasons transporting
tarp-
the body.
The
Love
tarp
the
was
note.
partially burnt, they said.
I'm going through here deleting some of these overlays so I can put a couple more pictures on here. So I just popped the wrong one up by accident. I touched it. So here
Oh.
goes another one. Whoops.
It's because when she scrolls, every time she scrolls, she taps them.
Yeah. So I'm trying to delete them real quick out of here just because I don't have any space and there's so many in here, you know. So
Miss Mom, everything she bought at the dollar store was found there, according to Miss Mom.
that's her. I think she's pretty. I mean, I don't.
She looks like an
These
old
are her
lady,
pictures
man.
here.
She looks like a grandma that somebody. This is so awful. She just looks like a sweet
Oh,
grandma.
it was raining. Okay, poncho. That makes sense why she got the poncho, because it was pouring.
Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
But then what are you doing outside that she would need to buy a poncho for, is the next question.
Now, why does it say I will hurt them? Chilling new details emerge in death of Debbie Collier's as families say they're incredibly disturbed by gory case details. Is maybe her husband or her daughter said that, like when they find out who it is.
Maybe. Like talking about they'll hurt the person who did
She
it.
reminds me of like Bette Midler just a little bit. Chloe,
She
is that
does.
who?
I can
'Cause
see that.
Yeah, Chloe keeps saying she reminds her of somebody who she doesn't know. It just kind of reminds me of Bette Midler.
I can definitely see Bette Midler for sure. Don't flash any nudes. I saw someone do that by accident while
I was
screen
just
sharing.
reading that. The boyfriend wrote this note months ago. What's that about, Joy Carter?
Oh, burden of proof said the daughter's boyfriend threatened the family.
Oh,
yeah, there's
God.
a letter. He this was like last year when they got in a fight. He put like, if your family doesn't leave me alone, I'll hurt them or something like that.
Wow.
But here's the thing. All right, so basically they got in a physical altercation. And she told the police that he broke into the house and left her a threatening note. Well, she got arrested for falsely reporting a crime because she said that he didn't live there when he did. So I don't know if she wrote the letter and blamed it on him or if he wrote the letter, but I can show you the letter.
Yeah, I want to see the letter. Don't you, Queen? Joy Bear? Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it.
Oh, yeah, Joy. I could see that. Yeah. Joy. I didn't even think about that. She does look like Joy.
She does.
Where's the letter? It's not on this one. Hold on.
How would a fire be expected to burn if it's raining unless they were trying to do all of what they did under the tarp? I don't know. Not enough oxygen for a fire that way, though. I don't want to either, Chloe Joe. That's what I'm saying. They left her undignified. It just is so upsetting.
Where is this letter? I forget.
Hold on, Mountain Cat said it feels to me like she had planned to go to that spot in the woods. Why I couldn't say.
God.
She filed a false. Hold on. Where is this letter? Here we go. It's got to be on here. They literally had a picture of it somewhere. Guess it's not on this one either. Maybe I can just find it in the images. Hold on.
Okay, D-Lighted said, okay, I just read she went into the store at 2:55 p.m., was there for 14 minutes, then Venmo to her daughter at 3:17. If correct, that Venmo was sent only about 7 minutes after leaving the store. Is that right?
Yeah, the Venmo was sent right after she left the store, like not even 8 minutes after she left the store.
But why would she be meeting somebody out in the middle of the damn woods? She's an old lady. I mean, I feel you, but her daughter said she couldn't get back there on her own. So
I think her daughter asked her to pick that stuff up.
I mean, ever since Gypsy, I wouldn't put anything past a daughter, but it's just so awful. I don't like thinking about that.
Well, no, but it happens. I mean,
And I know you're right, but my God, this world is just
especially
so
if they just
evil.
had a huge fight,
And there's drugs involved and stuff. Yeah, people do crazy stuff when they're on drugs.
Yeah, the boyfriend said that she has stolen a lot of money from him and spends it all on dope, like thousands of dollars. He said.
Do we know what drug?
Sounds like heroin to me. I mean, I don't know. They usually call heroin dope.
Well, see here they call the METH that.
Oh, well.
Not H.
Could
So I
be.
guess it depends on where you live, but I'm not in
Yeah.
Georgia, so.
Here they call heroin that.
Yeah, that's what they call it around here too.
Are y'all both up north? Y'all both Yankees?
See,
Gypsy said the same thing, so I really think it just depends on where you live. Oh, Gypsy also said she has M charges, like METH.
Hold on, Carrie said, what was the cause of death? Do we know yet what the cause of death was?
They said homicide, didn't they, was the manner?
Yeah, they said homicide, but they haven't said, like, by what. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got the manner, not the cause.
So where was Amanda's boyfriend at when this went down? I know she said her husband, they said her husband was in, Debbie's husband, Steve, was at work. So where was Amanda's husband? Where was her son-in-law or her son, her daughter's boyfriend? Where was he at?
You're talking about the Andrew cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, though. I would like to know. I want
Where
to see
the
this
fuck
letter.
was he at when this
Where's
was
the
going
letter,
down?
Kate?
I can't find that article. I had it like earlier. Now
She's
I can't.
like, y'all made me close all my fucking tabs.
I had it up earlier in an article, and I don't know where the hell it went. It's like one gigarich. All right, I'm spelling it wrong.
You know what? Somebody said it. Devil-eyed Elvis here in Georgia. They call anything that's not weed dope, and that's the case in some places down here too. But the old people call weed dope.
Oh yeah, that's true. Old people call it that too.
Yeah, so it just depends.
Like I keep finding articles that are like talk about it, but they don't have the picture.
Did you Google images?
I looked in the images and everything. I don't know what. I swore it was Fox News that said they attained them, and I went through a Fox News article and I couldn't find it. But I don't know, like, what local...
It says CAIR. Oh, just think it's supposed to be Kate. The article is a Fox article. I have it. I just can't.
Buttercup said, did we show the letter yet? Did y'all show the yellow letter yet?
That's what we're trying to do now. Allie, could you DM me that link so I could send it to Kate backstage, please?
It's a Fox News article, but I keep pulling up the...
Or send it to me and I'll put it in the private chat, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you could just drop it over to one of us, we can put it in private chat for her. I've got my Discord open.
I thought it was a Fox News.
Yeah, I don't do Discord at all.
Oh, might be in the New York Post. Ah, I got it. I found it.
Okay.
All right, you can share my screen.
In a marker? Is that a marker?
Yeah. And it looked like
Burden,
somebody...
I was gonna let you up here. Burden of proof popped up. I was gonna let you up here.
You know how like when somebody's like writing fast, it looks like somebody was like rushing that, Have a nice life, you lying ass. I'm gonna assume it's B. Don't ever contact me again. If you or your family ever come here again, I will hurt them. P.S. I'm not stupid. Here's your something.
I don't know.
Toy, maybe? Or...
I don't know. Huh.
And this is when she lied and said that her boyfriend broke into her home, and that he screamed at her and attacked her. Now, he did attack her. She had bruises on her arm, but he actually lived with her. She lied about him breaking in. And she said he wrote that before he left. But if she lied about him breaking in, then who knows if he wrote it or she wrote it. Yeah.
There's a closer up of it.
Buttercup, right? I think it was so Andrew, the boyfriend to the daughter, wrote this, correct? Am I understanding correctly? Either one of y'all?
Mountain Cat said, can you read it again?
Have a nice life, you lying ass bitch. Don't ever contact me again. If you or your family ever come here, they spelled here like HEAR too. Ever come here, or never mind, it's near. Sorry, I thought it was here. If you ever come near me again, I will hurt them. So if you or your family ever come near me again, I will hurt them. P.S. I'm not stupid. Here's your fuckboy, maybe, or something.
Okay,
it's a blurred out word. It looks like something toy, but I don't know what.
So this is Andrew who wrote this, correct? Or no?
She's claiming that Andrew wrote it.
Okay, so the daughter is claiming that her boyfriend wrote that?
Yes, but in the same incident, she lied and said that he broke in the house and attacked her, which he did attack her, but he didn't break in the house. He lived there. So she got charged with reporting a false crime because he lived in the home, and she said that he broke in and attacked her. And then the mom, 2 years ago, posted a picture of marks on her face. She said she tripped. Debbie. She said she tripped and scraped her face on the curb, which I kind of believe because it looks like road rash. There's like scabs.
I just showed those. Yeah. I just showed those pics. You want me to show
missed it. Yes, please. I missed it. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it.
Yeah, they look like they're pretty damn bad, actually.
Yeah, but she might have scraped her face on the sidewalk because you can see like road rash.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see those. And how long ago are these pics compared to when she passed? You said 2 years?
They said from 2020. December 2020 was when she fell. Yeah.
So during the pandemic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like right at the beginning. Huh.
Yeah.
Do you have to find him again, Queen?
Nope, just waiting on him to upload.
Oh, okay. Gosh, I hope she wasn't being abused. That would be awful.
Yeah.
But I mean, she has had her life taken. So I guess it wouldn't be too far of a cry for her to have been abused.
Oh, we lost Queen.
I'm not shocked. She falls off at least once a panel, right?
I have to hop off, but I'll wait till she comes back up.
I know, I'm about to too. I'm so tired. I've got to get the dishwasher going and stuff.
I'll take a stab. The daughter got mother in trouble and killed. Or that could be. Well, they said they believe it's drug related. I don't know.
I would like to know what makes them feel that way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe she had prescriptions in her purse and they were empty or taken, or you know what I mean? Like there's got to be a reason they think that.
It might be me you're hearing crickets from. I hear them too, but I don't know if it's coming from.
It's definitely not me. We don't have crickets right now.
And it's probably coming from. I'm near a window, so.
Yeah, but I hear them too. Who cares? It's just a couple of crickets. It's not really loud. It's like a faint background cricket chirping.
Mm-hmm. I think it's because I'm near a window. I think it's me.
Oh, she had road rash on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She had a black eye too. Like.
Ow.
But over by where, yeah, there it is. It's a scab.
Oh. Ow. Looks like she ate the pavement, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta hop down. I gotta get to bed.
Thanks for
And
coming.
now
up
we've been
and
on here about
sharing.
almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
Thank you for coming up here and chit-chatting about this case. It's pretty crazy. What do you guys think? I mean, what do y'all think?
It's just so sad.
It is crazy, yeah. I hope it's not her family, but... Or if it's not her family, I think it's connected somehow. Like, maybe she's paying for...
I don't know. I feel like it's very odd to be random because those the items that she had, the Venmo, the, you know, like things just are very odd.
Like too many coincidences.
Yeah. Too many coincidences.
I just hope she didn't suffer. Like, I really hope she didn't suffer.
I hope so, too.
That's the only thing I can think right now is I hope she didn't suffer.
Mountain Cat said, looks like I have a lot of new research. Hey, that's right. Very interesting case. Heels and Ears have been listening. Yeah, it is a very, very interesting case. It's very sad, but I mean, there's a lot of sketchy shit going on. That's for sure. Burden of Proof said it's someone who was close enough to know the key was under the flower pot. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I wonder if the key's always been under the flower pot or if that's something new.
Right.
Very
I
odd
have lots of questions, lots of weird questions like that. Yes.
Okay, so you know what? There's our homework. Okay, y'all, that's it. We'll be back. We'll meet back tomorrow and we'll fucking go over it again.
Right.
I want to find out when she got that rental car.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long she had the rental car. Yeah, we got some questions. That need answers. We got to do a deep dive.
We need to know more about Andrew's history as well. I think that was a general consensus. I sent you his name
I can
in a
check
DM.
him out.
Yeah,
we need to deep dive into Andrew or whatever his name is, the MMA guy.
Yeah.
I love that name, Mom Bun Mafia.
That's a cute name.
Straight up. Okay, so we'll meet back here tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know when, but we'll meet back here tomorrow at some point in time.
You know, I always wake up and come on over to the Hive, girl. So
I know that's right.
Thanks so much for sharing, you guys. Y'all have me completely intrigued. I need to know more.
I know. That's why I said we finally got a case that's like we can deep dive into and figure stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's not a minor. There's not minors involved.
I feel so bad for her. I just gotta hope she didn't suffer. That's all I can think. I don't know what to think otherwise. I just hate where they left her and how they left her. And
yeah, that's really just
whoever did that.
And I mean, you know what I'm saying? She looks like one of those really special grandmas that, you know what I mean? Like with really sweet, really nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them moms
with her grandchildren. You can see in the pictures with her grandchildren. She was so happy about her grandchildren.
Yes, like she lit up with her grandbabies when she had them in here. I'll put some of these pictures on here, and it looks like the wedding, like this. She was maybe her daughter or son's wedding or something like that. I mean, she just,
or maybe even her
one of my favorite pics of her because she just looks so happy here. You know what I mean? She just really looks like she's happy here.
Ooh, put the husband on the list, please. I think we need to know a little bit more about the husband, like how long they've been married. Because that one picture, Queen, she was the one holding the bouquet that had the stargazers in it. Is this a second or a third husband, or were they renewing vows? Because look, she's the one holding the bouquet there.
Yeah, maybe.
And he's wearing
I didn't even.
the
Yeah, I was
flowers
gonna say. I guess I
on
didn't
his
even think about
lapel.
that. But
Yeah.
I thought she said 13 years. Didn't you say 13 years?
Oh yeah, I
Kate?
seen her son. Yeah, 13 years, I think. Yep.
Okay. Oh man, she doesn't look very tall there.
No, she looks like she's a little short, petite thing. That's why I was looking on the camera too. When she went to and then that's her daughter. That's Amanda
Wow.
right there in the blue dress. That's her daughter. That is the one
Okay.
that got the Venmo. That said she didn't get the Venmo. That got the Venmo.
Bitch.
Thanks, Chi-Town. I got them from Zenny.
That's
What
her.
is this from? What's that mugshot from? That's a mugshot.
That's her. That's the daughter. That's in one of the magazines. Or one
Okay,
of
so that's a
the
past
articles. I mean,
mugshot, not from this, correct?
no, this is
Okay.
just in there, and then this is what they had in here. Is her daughter Amanda, and then they have this picture of the Venmo here with the message or whatever with it.
Is that Andrew next to Amanda in that picture? Do you guys know?
I think that was her brother.
Okay.
And this came from Andrew, right? Is that what you're saying? This note came from Andrew.
Allegedly.
According to Amanda, yes, it came from Andrew.
Okay. Gotcha.
Dang, ladies. Well, I will be definitely coming in tomorrow to learn more. Thanks for hooking up a case that doesn't cause me, like, this causes me normal feelings, not as much anxiety. Because, like you said, no kids. Like, I just,
Yeah.
Same.
I feel so bad for her, man.
I do too, and her family too. It really sucks. And if her daughter didn't have anything to do with it, we're not the only people thinking that she's suspect in this either. So I'm sure she's probably getting a lot of crazy messages and who knows what else,
Yeah, so you guys never contact anybody that Queen talks about on her channel. Seems like the perfect time to throw that out there. But obviously the police agree with you, or they would not have served a warrant to search
and not only
there,
that,
right?
though, they put
Or
in there
warrant.
the police said it was drug related.
Yeah, you don't search. You can't get a warrant without having, like,
probable
you can't just
cause.
go. Yeah, you have to have probable cause to get a search warrant. So
yeah, I knew where you were
they
going
have
with that.
some kind of idea of something.
I hope they got a lot of ideas, because this woman deserves justice, being left without her dignity and burned and mutilated like that. Assholes.
Yeah, because that's hate. That's a lot of hate there to do that.
It seems like it. Either hate or panic.
Yeah.
If you're too dumb to know about burning things and stuff, a panic could do. Yes, Chloe Joe, research, don't contact.
Right, that's right.
All right, ladies, I'm jumping down. I'll finish listening from there.
All right, girls.
I'm gonna hop down too.
I love you. Thank you for having me up.
See you there, girl. Good night, Queen.
Y'all have a good night. Bye, ladies. I don't know if you guys are still up here or not, but if you are, good night. Let me take this down so I can see. Okay. And I hope everybody else has a good night, and we will meet back here tomorrow. Bye, guys.